pretty, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's not all chains either.
Okay then, day 5. So, a lovely night last night at the campsite in Peebles. And again, Peebles, lovely town. You know, really nice town. A bit bigger, I think, than I thought, but lots of amenities there, nice little shops, everything you'd need. So again, another town that I think we might come back and explore at some point. And then today we leave Peebles and we're on this track, which is an old drovers track, which is going to take us eventually over to the village of West Linton. Again, really looking forward to it because I don't know this area at all, and the weather, although a bit cloudy at the moment, is set to improve. So yeah, spirits are high, feeling great after that shower. Going to enjoy today. We've also been joined today by Judith's cousin, Mark. We were kind of hoping that he might carry our packs for us, but at the moment doesn't seem to be happening. But anyway, Mark knows this area well, so it's nice again to get a bit of local knowledge. So I've been going about a couple of hours, mainly through lovely pastoral land, nice pastoral land, and now through a deep dark forest. Right, passing through the woodland, and we've got lots of flygarich, all speckled throughout the woodland, loads of them, all over the floor.
Refused to open the pub because they're retired and they didn't want. You can understand.
Well, the weather now seems to have broken, and walking on this absolutely lovely green track taking us up this valley. It's like walking on a carpet. We've just had lunch. The joys of salmon paste. Judith, how good was that salmon paste?
Outstanding.
Outstanding. There we are. Outstanding. So lovely lunch spot. Lunch with a view. So we've just left West Linton. West Linton was a great little village, looked really pretty in the sunshine. That's, yeah, but it's another one that we said we're going to go back and have a look at. How many villages is that now, Judith, we're going to go back and look at in the Borders? Probably about 15, but no, really lovely. So we've left West Linton and heading now for another village called Carlops. It's quite nice evening time this as well now, because the fierceness of the sun is just starting to go. So yeah, I'm just enjoying some nice late afternoon sunshine. Just going to keep heading up here into the Pentland hills. Look glorious in the sunshine, and there should be a water source about half a kilometre from here, so we're certainly going to get some water and then start thinking about some place to settle for the night. But glorious evening. Well, we've just stopped because we're close to a water source, so I'll just show you down there. So we decided to stop and have our tea here in the late afternoon sunshine, have a bit of a break as well, and then probably fill up water bottles and see if we can find somewhere to camp a little bit further up. Can't really camp here because we're a bit close. There's a farmhouse a couple of 100 yards away, so I want to get away from that farmhouse. But we're just going to have a bit of food and enjoy the sunshine. Well, after a 33.5 kilometre day, this is going to be our pitch for the night, just above the North Esk Reservoir. Unfortunately, we've just missed the sunshine, but hey, it's a lovely calm evening. So the morning of day 6 from the palace. Been quite happy with this limestone so far. There's been enough room for the two of us, hasn't there? I think there's been enough room for two of us in here. Also got enough space if we need to do cooking in the vestibule area. So yeah, been pretty comfortable. But it's going to be due this last night in the tent. Oh, deserted me. But anyway, we're looking forward to today. It's a bit cloudy, but we know it's going to probably brighten up again. And it's the march to Edinburgh. So at the end of this first section through the sort of kind of uplands through the border country. So yep, looking forward to it today. So we're going to get cracking, get cracked on, get to Edinburgh. Not a bad wee spot that we had last night. It's camping, just up in the Pentland hills. Because we finished late, we didn't really get a chance to kind of sit out at all. But yeah, just up maybe about, I don't know, a few hundred metres above North Esk Reservoir. The first part of today's walk then takes us over the kind of watershed in the Pentland hills, and then we'll drop down to the village of Balerno, which is on the outskirts of Edinburgh, and then from there we've got just a nice flat walk along the one of the rivers, or quite a river but a beck, which will take us into Edinburgh to finish at a visitor centre called the Water of Leith. I've got to say, we're on day 6. I've not mentioned feet yet, right? But we've both worn trail shoes for this first section, partly because I knew it was going to be dry, and that's definitely been the right decision because we've both got no issues at all with our feet at all. So I can definitely recommend the wearing of trail shoes. I've reached the watershed. I have to say at the moment it's lovely walking, it's nice and cool. A little bit of a breeze. So this is looking down towards Edinburgh. I think we can just see the Firth of Forth down there, I'm guessing. Maybe the outskirts of Edinburgh. Probably GoPro won't pick it up. It's a little bit too misty. A signpost, and this is where we've come from. Up from the reservoir, which is down by those trees. Just seen this on the fence post as well, this sign. Don't know if it's coming out right. That's the first time I've seen a signpost, "I leave no trace." It's brilliant that message is getting out. Because I noticed that just down by near where we camped, so we had a little fire. Alright, but I think that leave no trace message, alright, absolutely important if we're all going to keep enjoying the countryside. But yeah, it's nice to see that on the signpost. Yeah, more wild raspberries. You may. £3 a packet these, you know, at Sainsbury's. Look at them, lovely. Gorgeous. We're just approaching the outskirts of Balerno, which is like a suburb of Edinburgh. I'll be honest with you, the last couple of hours haven't been the most exciting. We had some reasonable views over to the Pentlands, but a lot of it was on road for the last hour, well, certainly the last hour on road. But it means that we've got some K's knocked off pretty quickly. And we're going into Balerno now, so hoping to find a tea shop. Tea and scone. Tea and scone with raspberry jam. Maybe even a bit of cream. Yummy. No more needs to be said. I'm finding myself singing Proclaim the song at the minute, Sunshine on Leith. I won't give you a rendition.
No, I would walk 500 miles.
No. Sunshine on Leith. And that's because we're on the Waters of Leith, which is taking us from Balerno into Edinburgh, where eventually it'll join the Union Canal, but that of course is for tomorrow. So the end of our route today will be at the Waters of Leith Cafe, where we might have another cup of tea after that lovely scone and jam and cream. Oh, I don't have cream though, do we? Jam and butter. It was still nice. So we're just approaching the end of the Waters of Leith. Visit centre just along here. It's actually got better this walk. The water course has got nicer as we've got sort of closer into Edinburgh. So we'll finish this. Well, that's the first section done then, from Kirkieton to Edinburgh. As you can see here, I'm not in a tent, we are in a Travelodge. I guess the only problem now with this section, now from Glasgow, or from Edinburgh to Mulgai, is obviously that you've not got many opportunities for camping. So hence why we're in a Travelodge tonight. But my plan is going to be, this next section of the canals is going to be to try and do it in 2 days and try and get it done as quickly as possible. So there is a campsite at the Falkirk Wheel, so I'm going to try and get there tomorrow. 45k. Judith's obviously not walking it with me, but she's going to take my stuff for me, so I'm actually going to do kind of walk it tomorrow, and try and get those bits done as quickly as possible. Not that I don't like walking on canals. I'm sure it'd be very lovely, but 50 miles of it. That's a lot, so I think really this next couple of days I want to try and, I'm going to enjoy them, but try and get them as quickly as I can. First 6 days, the borders have exceeded expectations, haven't they, Judith?
They have, yeah, lovely.
Definitely exceeded expectations, right? I anticipated quite a bit of walking through farmland, which I'm not a big fan of at all, but actually a lot of it was lovely trails, a lot of stuff through woodland, some gorgeous woodland over rolling hills. Absolutely, yeah, and we're definitely going to come back. Absolutely lovely. So yeah, if the rest of it continues like that, it's going to be absolutely fantastic.